Smart lad, though seems to be a couple marbles short. Bella, or Baby. She's young and energetic, one of the bird folk. Has a knack for instruments and helping others out. Kai, a water genasi and local to these parts. They've got a handy set of skills. Oh, I can't really go into details. I'm told there are warrants out. Kilgore's hard to miss, purple minotaur with a talent for nature, animals, that sort of thing. Solomon is an acquaintance of mine, a monster hunter of sorts. Uses his own blood to power his abilities, a real dangerous one. And then there's me, Ismark. Disgraced noble human from a far on distant land. Found myself being able to control the storms, looking for a fresh start.
We're in. Hi, Internet. Welcome back. Another chapter of Ithaca, Book 1, Chapter 8. Right now, titled Return to Sender, because I only know what the plan of one of the party members is going to do. So, last we left off, y'all fell asleep in this hideout on level 1 of Ithaca with compatriots of Kai. I almost said Paige. Some old skeletons. So, most of y'all fell asleep. And then, during the night, Ismark was given a letter, which was the last thing we did. So yeah. Everyone, Ismark, are you going to... Oh, hold on, make sure Dave's there. Okay, cool. So, are you gonna do anything about this new information? Are you gonna sleep on it? What's the plan? Amschlep in the chat.
He's being cheeky, like I'm sleeping. How am I gonna reply to you? He's actually trying to get his mic figured out. This matter can be solved at breakfast.
All right.
Oh, hello now. Okay, I'm in. Okay. Are you ready? Trying to be right in. Yeah, I can hear the whole thing. I suppose we could just, I don't want anything bad to happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, last time you said something about like following or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, a trail. Yeah, follow the trail. All right. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're
Bullshit. Yeah.
I would like to call back. Yeah, exactly. Wasn't Star 69 on the list? Does the in crowd even know that reference?
I do. I use it every day. Not every day. Most days.
So, at this point, because it's this list, I only have the one person left.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to try and find, like, use the essential cantrip, like, use the essential cantrip as a base, because it's able to plug in someone in a direction up to a certain distance, and try to empower one first level spell, spell slot, to kind of give it a guide on its way back. If that makes sense.
Because Mark can actually use the word spell. Which
Okay.
sends the crane a mile to its destination intact and very easily.
Gotcha.
If this is something better to wait till morning, that's fine, but I think there's some potential for disaster that needs to be addressed as quickly as possible. Yeah, yeah. I'll give it a try. Probably not gonna work, but I'll give it a try.
All right. Go ahead and try. You roll an Arcana check.
The wind starts marching into the paper crane.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you want this as an Arcana check?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Will help immensely. Thank you. And you want this as an Arcana? Alright. Well, that's a 4. So that's a 2. You know what? I just went with it. I don't want to run out, or I don't want to get to the point where I can't generate one. Let's spend 3 of those to the Arcana friends, and that's an 8. So that's an 8.
Cool. It doesn't work. You see the paper crane fly up, little wings, and then it just falls back down. Cadmus, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, it's number 12.
What happened to you, son? You seem to be a fraction of who you are against us, smart as a whip. Can I go?
Betty by time. All right. Next morning. I think everyone who was on control rolled already, so I don't think there was anything important. Otherwise, I'd be giddy. But yeah. It's morning. Everyone's awake. You see that your two compatriots, Kai. Sorry, I keep. Bruce and Archibald are just chilling there. And just have gotten up like, listen, you guys can. I mean, Kai, do you remember? Do you remember how to close up? Awesome. So, me and Brutus are gonna head out, and you already see Brutus is already eating some more. Like, you guys have a good night, okay? And Archie's just like, yep, exactly. So we're gonna get gone. Gotta keep going. Okay, and just they leave.
Did you make extras?
There's nothing. There was like a sack of it in his like hands, including the stuff that he already had in his hands.
Bruce's stomach is growling. Yes. Do you have any breakfast pastries by chance?
I have something that could be filling, but I don't think you'd like it very much.
Can we put sugar on it? Something sweet.
Kilmarty gives you a small purplish blueberry, kind of looks like a blueberry. It could fill you for the entire day. You wouldn't need to eat anything else.
This little thing is gonna fill me.
Yes,
Have you seen me eat?
yes, multiple times. It's kind of shocking, no offense. Yes, I run them myself.
Vegetarian eating, like, Bobby messaged you yesterday.
But I did, I had eating too. Oh, they're really sour. Should have warned you. It's like a warhead. Since last night. Yes, I should have warned you.
Hey, what's up with these? And Kevin sent you part of his ration. Present. A good small giraffe biscuit. Yeah, sure, thanks, but my somebody had me on these. Well, trust me. Well, trust me, it's completely safe. But all I have to do is
Fuck.
Does he have an allergic reaction?
All right. Any more breakfast? Trying to figure out food for Ismark and feeding all the peers.
Speak now to the people because I'm just gonna keep it.
So, get this into this vitamin's ration.
Okay, everybody gather around. Listen, this is important.
All right.
That arrived here at our super secret safe house in the form of a crane, like you have seen me do. Here's the letter. Here's what it says. He kind of shows it to pass it around, and it's somewhere in our chat, so I'll read it again. It says, "It is quite unfortunate that you have decided to continue your course of action. As much as I do love pretending to be a weak self, I must say it throws a wrench in things for me. Do not expect any explanation for what comes next. I think I can provide some clarity to this.
What's it? We're getting a warning that we are quiet on the street.
Thank you. There we go.
Testing. Boopity beep bop. Deep dunk dunk. Oh, except they already threw ninja smoke, so
All right. There, I think I
Wait.
fixed it.
I guess I could unmute and do like
There
an
we go.
echo thing.
I did it.
Thank you for telling us.
Thank you, Shade.
Shade the
Oh.
best.
20
Oh,
minutes.
didn't ninja smoke quite yet. Perfect. 20 minutes in, is that what you said?
Yep.
Nice. Fortunately, we did literally nothing so far.
Quite good. Quite good.
It's character development. It's all character development.
Yes. Okay. Now I think I can. I think I can bring some clarity to this. Some of it is less than certain, but there was a fellow or a creature that I knew from back home who had the habit of interacting with me as acquaintances, as other folk, barring their resemblance, bearing their resemblance. And when this note says, I love pretending to be your royal weak self, or as much as I love, I think that's what we're talking about here. I think that this creature who used to, run around my home causing confusion and who knows what else, I think that's who we're talking about here. And if that's true, if my hunch is correct, that means this individual is capable of taking on pretty much any visage, any appearance that they so choose. And they referenced taking on my appearance. So here are some of my concerns. If this creature walks into, oh man, I should have done this like in a secret chat, not with the dungeon master listening. I feel like maybe I did.
What? I don't know.
If this creature walks into the middle of town square looking like me and starts murdering people, that could be a problem. If one of us goes off on our own and then they come back, but it's not them, it's the creature amongst us, that goes, this could go really sideways really fast, with this creature being able to take on probably all of ours, not just my appearance here in Ithaca, which seems to be a pretty strict, tightly controlled place. So I'm eager to hear your all thoughts. What I was hoping to accomplish with Cadmus last night was to return the message to this creature, suggesting we meet for a sit down. And I may have included a veiled threat in the message I was attempting to return with Cadmus's direction.
It didn't work.
Is there a reason it's so preoccupied with you?
I do not know. I don't really remember how much I've shared. I was the son of a Borgmeister, kind of like I think what many of you would call a mayor, and eventually filled that role for only a brief time. So, you know, I had my share of enemies, I suppose, but I don't really know why somebody would be going out of their way to be a problem for me, other than maybe my loose connection with some adventurers that came into town and shook some things up a while back.
Perhaps this possible changeling is a subordinate of Strahd?
It's possible, yes. They also could be kind of just working on their own independently now and have a grudge, an axe to bear.
How long ago? Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, you've mentioned him being sort of a threat. Has he harmed someone before?
Well, that's the thing. I want to say no, but it's hard to tell because this creature could be walking around as anybody at any time. So it can be difficult to trace a brutal murder or what have you to this being.
What if he's one of us right now?
Well, actually, at any point, there's been several of us that have been on our own at one point since we all met each other. So I think it is possible that about 50% of us could be this creature right now.
Well, we can rule out it being Kilgore or I, as a changeling cannot replicate limbs it does not have.
Being wings?
Yes, or horns.
Ooh,
You seem to know a lot about this kind of thing, Bella.
say something.
Because
only
May
the
was a
Great Well would
changeling.
May, the
The
last,
adventurer.
the last with workshopping it?
Yes.
I didn't realize you were on first name basis.
Well, she was my tutor and my teacher.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, so you would know a good deal then, wouldn't you?
Yes.
So no Kilgore or yourself, is what you were saying.
Yeah.
Well, who else has been separated at some point from the rest?
I believe that would include myself. I was away for a fair while, grabbing patches for us.
Oh, that's right.
I am able to replicate something that, well, perhaps not only I can do, but something I am able to do innately. Ismark, you have an empty water skin, correct?
More or less, yeah.
Yes, certainly. Would you mind handing it to me for just a moment?
Sure, of course. He hands it to you. He's got like crumblies from the biscuit still on his fingers.
Certainly. Let me. I can create water into it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I can only do this once every day.
But likely the creature we're talking about can't.
Quite so.
Okay. Solomon, you've snuck off a few times. How do we know it's you?
I think he's just been kind of like sipping from his wineskin while everyone's listening. And just goes, just have to trust me. Just kind of continues drinking.
Kind of like cocks. Ismark kind of cocks his head, like raises an eyebrow.
Can't really do nothing as particular as Kai kind of thinks. If I can think of something, I'll bring it up, but I don't really know anything that would mark me as me.
Pardon me for a moment, Solomon. I believe the true Solomon is able to light up their weapon in some way.
I suppose, although I figure, can any of you do that?
Oh.
No.
It's not normal? What do you mean?
I just kind of thought about it one day and it happened. So I kind of figured it wasn't that fancy a trick.
It's quite fancy to me.
I can light up my hand, I can't light up a weapon.
I can light up a latrine or a privy.
That we are well aware of.
You seem to be avoiding doing the sword lighting. Are you the imposter? Don't lie.
Too loud of me.
Ismark tightens a grip on his lightning rod. And something in his pack.
Solomon maybe like looks around, seeing like everyone slowly reaching for their proverbial gun holsters.
Cadmus isn't moving.
Neither is Cat.
Hands up, kind of slow. Like, all right, if y'all are really requesting an encore. Slowly reaches for do I have a dagger or do I have to draw my... Yeah, whatever. Draw a short sword and kind of puts it out over the table for you guys. Kind of looks at everybody. Says, "Are we really gonna do this?"
Looks
I guess.
expectantly.
Yeah. Kind of takes his other hand up, bites into it a little, draw blood, draws it quick against the sword, and then like it's a flint strike, lights right up.
Ismark nods.
And it only happens, by the way, like when it lights, and then it because it doesn't actually emit light or anything.
Mhm.
Just does fire damage.
Oh,
So-
I did the type Roll20 thing again. There the chat.
Oh my
And then he
god.
kind of like shows off
Now they know.
the shadow sword. We all good then?
Seems good to me.
Indeed.
Ismark nods.
Believe so.
Alright,
Nice.
who else? Who else has been alone?
Hold on.
I haven't really, but you wanna push me? I mean,
Oh yeah, your private bath.
Ooh, good point.
I just did that to hide from the guard. Or Big D, whatever he was.
Or to transform into Cadmus.
Yeah, maybe real Cadmus is laying dead in the bathhouse right now.
Oh no.
Maybe.
Tightens his grip on the lightning rod.
And exactly what do you want me to do?
Prove. Somehow you need to prove to us that you are you.
Alright, I mean, fairly simple trick, but according to Kai, this is unique to my race. And opens his hand, and there's and there's now a knife made entirely of fire in his hand. Pinches it, flicks it at the wall, and you see it just as I produce flame.
Ooh.
Ismark kind of looks to Bella for a confirmation that a changeling could not do that.
Bella will nod, and as far as I'm aware, a changeling cannot adapt any race's abilities.
Ismark nods.
So I
Would
think we're sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you can.
So are we pretty sure that none of us are changeling?
I think so.
Alright.
I trust all of you.
DM, because you have me paranoid, may I roll an insight check on everybody?
Sure, why not? It's not gonna. This is not beneficial to you at all because the dice will say maybe.
Where's there it is. Let's do it. That's a 16.
Ooh.
You also have guidance.
An advantage on what's called Bella's because Bella's actively putting guidance.
Alright, well, with the guidance, that's now a dirty 20. Wait, did you say that I had an advantage?
Only against Bella. Or you have advantage on Bella because that was the person you've been hanging out the most beforehand.
Alrighty then. Well, it was lower. So.
Yeah.
So, dirty 20. I find out that everybody in here is a changeling.
Everybody you knew, you thought you knew, everyone except for you is a changeling. And that is freaky deaky, okay?
What if, in a future case, we all have some sort of code word or something to prevent this in the future?
Pineapple
think
Terschnitzel.
I think simply having an ability that we all know only each of us can do is the best bet.
Well, remember, Kai said that they can only do theirs once a day.
I have
So-
another I'm able to do. I just didn't want to risk it inside such a small structure. I didn't want to cause any acidic damage to the wood.
Also, I mean, there's no telling if perhaps this creature could mimic our abilities.
Yes, I think we should establish a phrase.
Indeed.
Does it-
Pineapple schnitzel?
Pineapple Terschnitzel.
Terschnitzel. Pineapple Terschnitzel.
Pineapple to schnitzel. Right.
What's a Terschnitzel? I can't
I have
even
no-
pronounce it.
I have no idea. Honestly, it was just just a random Terschnitzel, not Terschnitzel. Bella.
Hell
I
yeah.
believe it's something you dip a
Hell
pineapple
yeah.
into.
That sounds delicious.
I love this game. This is what it's about, people. Terschnitzel.
Bella, you win D&D.
I'm sorry.
I thought I forgot to give out. And you know what? I don't have my note from last week, so everyone gets 2 points.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, we're talking
Does it stack beyond a d20?
No, it does not.
No,
Oh,
Nope, you
This
get a
is not-
maximum of 6.
this
It's
is
like-
not to go even further beyond.
So if
because like
go ahead, sorry.
I got my birthday 20.
The
in
birthday
here.
20 is separate from the birthday / holiday 20 is a separate column to the scaling one. That way, you can kind of hold on to that and freely use your column of dice. Just a reminder: you can choose at what level you want to use it at, but it's only roll 1 die kind of thing. So, yeah, you can't stack them unless there's like guidance and stuff. That's just outside of the game, or that's inside the game versus this outside of the game tool.
Yes, yes.
But yeah.
Okay, a safe word good, but now what do we do about this creature can just walk into the middle of the square and start causing havoc, looking like us, looking like me.
For that,
That's
we
what
need
I
to.
was proposing to get a hold of this individual and just have a sit down and figure out, you know, what it is we're interfering with and, you know, that kind of thing.
What I'd recommend is finding somebody reputable to vouch that, essentially to vouch for your character, because that way, if somebody does impersonate you, I'm sure that in a place with magic such as this, that's not unheard of.
Well, pretty sure I'm currently wanted after our activities in the bathhouse. So I'm not too sure a character reference is gonna do the trick.
Didn't we talk
Well,
about
actually-
going to House Mortimer? Or not? No. House Zendar was it? Werewolf Bounty.
What about House Xandar?
Didn't we talk about going to them and explaining
Yes.
the situation?
Yes, we do. We should talk about to House Xandar, but I am concerned. I know I'm repeating myself that while we're doing that, somebody looking like me is gonna start murdering people.
What, forgive me, the letter made it sound as if he already had been taking up your appearance, and your presence was causing an issue.
Correct. But then they also said, don't expect any explanation for what comes next.
What if instead of us trying to solve this way, what if we solve it another way? Maybe it's easier to have you masquerade as somebody else. I mean, if we've already created a police bulletin for you with the nonsense at the bathhouse, this person is already going around as you, maybe that might in its own way work itself out if they were trying to cause criminal activity under your appearance, and we've already created a reason for people to be on the lookout for you know, Solomon kind of is gesturing at you but indicating the mysterious doppelganger. Maybe we
that's
should
very
just
clever.
maybe we should just go to House Mortimer, but just have you disguised as someone else.
Ismark kind of like looks down at his rather large figure, and he's like, it's often pretty easy to pick me out in a room, and I don't have any way of doing this. Do you?
I do, but only to myself. Fortunately, the magic's a bit fragile.
What if we purposely cause trouble for this doppelganger by having Ismark cause more trouble?
I think that's the point.
Also
I
sounds
think
like a
that might be-
blast.
That might be
We-
playing right into his
we-
hands.
Go ahead, Bella. Oh, did I? Okay, I thought I froze for a second.
No.
Me too.
I lost my train of thought. 1 minute.
No worries.
Ismark causing havoc. Go on.
We just make Ismark an even bigger target. to flesh the doppelganger out, and then we can find some way to hide Ismark.
Yes, I think
Whether
that
it be
goes along with what
hiding
Solomon was
him
saying.
in a safe house and having one of us stay with him, or just putting you in different clothes and covering your face.
I would prefer the latter. I have already lived a life cooped up, safe in a house while horrors were going on outside, and I do not choose that path again for me and for those I love.
Plus, right now, I think numbers is our only advantage. We must not forget we are in a place well above our expected pay grades.
And also don't forget though, this creature seems to have an affinity of sorts for myself. Conceivably, they have seen all of you and don't have to pull these stunts just as Ismark. Even if we hid myself away, a Cadmus duplicate could walk into the town square and pick a fight with that Percy fellow or whatever, what have you.
Indeed.
This is out of character. Didn't we already establish that Cadmus got kicked out of Ithaca? So there's
No.
already like... No?
No, and also the visions or the memories that he's had, he has not told anyone.
I thought the dude said... Like, the NPC said something about him not being supposed to be there.
Because Cadmus was guildless.
I thought that wasn't in reference to him being guildless.
We were all guiltless at one point when we arrived.
Yeah.
We kind of still are.
Yeah.
He took the individual took priority on Cadmus because Cadmus, I guess, like pushed Percy's buttons and was like personal vendetta.
So
now.
it was... Okay, so this was a personal vendetta?
At that, I
That's
mean,
what it was?
yeah. Percy was mainly after just wanted to get you all kicked out, but then Cadmus did something to instigate it further to Percy's purview.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, because I don't remember a whole ton from that section.
No worries.
And then he kicked our asses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we ran.
that was fun.
Oh, it wasn't.
It seems like
He hit-
payback for something.
He hit me.
So I guess I brought this up with the hopes that we together could replicate what Cadmus did back at the tree and get a message to this creature to meet so that we could try to, at least get on some common ground of sorts.
And like I said, I don't think it'll work because the magic only leaves a trail if it's powerful enough. Otherwise, it's
Roll me an intelligence check.
Me?
Yeah.
Just straight intelligence, 15.
Okay. Another reason that it worked so well in the past was because of the crystals.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Powerful magic only leaves a trail if it's powerful enough, and realistically, we were only able to reverse the teleportation spell because the crystals were empowering it. So we're lacking in the crystals, and think of it like a still body of water. And if think of the teleportation spell as powerful, as a decent sized fishing boat. When it goes through, you're gonna see ripples for far distance, and based on the ripples, you'll be able to tell where it went because you'll see them all pointing in a different direction. Now, for that letter, think of it like a like a handmade toy boat, and you set that out on the river. The ripples from that aren't going to be that big, and you're not going to see. By the time it gets to where it's going, you're not going to see where it came from.
Yeah, Ismark looks around to see if anybody else is understanding.
That was beautiful imagery.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. Really
Entirely-
profound.
Not entirely sure where I got it, but glad it did the trick.
Well, do you have are you proposing any solutions then?
Unfortunately, I'm not sure any solutions. In my opinion, the best way to go right now would be going to Xandar, getting the ability to move throughout the city freely. That way we can actually track down this person. Otherwise, we'll be evading. Otherwise, we'll be both tracking that person and evading anyone looking for Guildless.
Well, we all have our sashes now, but that does remind me, maybe we don't need to send something to this changeling creature. We've got Kilgore to track him.
I don't know him.
But you were able to pinpoint those 2 werewolves that came into town, and I'm willing to bet they're with this creature.
Oh. Well, I mean, is it an animal?
I think you don't look for whoever I'm talking about. I think you continue to look for the 2 werewolves that we followed in.
Oh, that is true. They may still be in town.
They were yesterday.
And I ritual cast the spell.
The only question is if we do that before going to House Xandar or not.
Good point. What if we run into them though?
Right. That's I don't know the answer to that question.
Werewolves?
Yes.
Salman holds up the still dark sword. It's like, well, we deal with them, right?
Point
If
taken.
they were wanted outside, out there. Welcome inside. Werewolves
Yes,
are
we
outside
just
animals.
we just believe that their leader is going to be with them. The leader that we think was capable of casting that tree teleportation spell, which is far outside of our abilities. So that's the only area of concern.
Well, if we encounter them in public, hopefully being guildless will be a lesser than concern.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that would public encounter, I think, would probably weigh in our favor if it did happen, unless being guildless was the worst crime, which
Yeah.
is remains to be seen yet.
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain which one's worse.
Well, so what do we do first? Track the wolves, or head to House Xandar?
I suppose knowing where the wolves are wouldn't hurt.
And I'm not sure how druidic magic works. Does ritual casting for you also not expend your ability to cast magic during the day?
I think so. That was a confusing question.
My
It
apologies.
doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't take any magic to do what it does. Oh, my brain.
No, that's actually exactly what I was asking. Thank you.
I'll just go ahead and get started on that spell to try to track the werewolves. Because I don't think it would hurt just to ping where they are, at least. Then we can decide where to go.
Knowing where they're at would be
Yeah.
probably the best thing. 'Cause if we
Uh,
have all the
uh,
information we can bring,
Information
puts us
never
in a
hurts.
puts us in a better negotiating spot.
All right. So the plan is to wait for Kilgore's ritual casting and to find out where the wolves that you followed in are at.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Where are the other two die? There you are.
Man, we got all that lore from Brutus and Archibald last session, and I wrote down hardly any of it.
Don't worry, I put like all of it in the spreadsheet.
Oh,
That's what
that's
it
right.
said,
That's why I don't have any notes. We were put.
Yeah.
Yeah, because look at how much shit is filled out in the spreadsheet.
Where's the spreadsheet pinned? Which one is
Pinned
it?
in Ithaca Intrigue.
Okay,
There's
thanks.
the second pinned message. There's 2 links. Go to the spreadsheet one. The document
see.
is. Yeah, the
We
document's
haven't-
not really being updated.
We haven't been updating them.
Just because it's easier to look at things on the spreadsheet.
Hmm.
All right. After your ritual cast is done, you find yourself kind of like in this weird. What's it called? You kind of feel the stones of Ithaca as your senses kind of like crawl across and spill to the lower levels. And you find that within the 5 mile, it's 5 miles, right? Radius?
Yes.
And you're looking specifically for werewolves or wolves, I think?
Yes.
Okay. You see 1 pip down at level 0.
Oh. I think we had 3 last time.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like westish in the city.
Yeah. At your current location, it's going to be kind of, how did I make the maps? South from your location at this point.
Okay. And how big is the city in miles?
In miles? Hey man, I don't like that question.
Just say as big as Chicago to piss me off.
Give me a second. Let me brainstorm. I don't know how much.
It
I
is
think-
3,874
so-
miles.
I think I want to say a third of like radius wise, a third of Waterdeep. That's what I say because it's got the same kind of like capacity of Waterdeep, but they built upwards instead of along the coast. So whatever that is, can someone get Matthew Mercer on the line, please?
Does anyone in the chat happen to know Jeremy Crawford?
How long is
Waterdeep,
water?
Waterdeep is approximately 3.8 miles by 1.5 miles.
Okay.
Oh.
So a 5 mile radius will cover the entire city, but minus the fact that it goes, it can't hit upper levels.
Yeah.
That also means they travel during the night out of the city.
Is that the conclusion we're coming to? Is not that we're out of range, but that they have left.
Makes sense to me.
That only leaves us with House Zendar then.
It is also possible that they went up a level.
Oh.
That's my thought as well.
Yes, it is.
I'm glad you're all here to think of these things when I can't.
No
Agreed.
worries, Kilgore.
Well, should we?
You would have gotten there eventually.
I guess Solomon turns more towards Kai. Is there only one way between levels? Should we maybe look around the the gate between this level and the next, just to see if there are any signs that they were there.
Memory serves, that area will be heavily guarded. We might want to stay away from.
I agree with the
Um,
heavily guarded part, but stay away? Maybe. Not sure.
And
Yeah.
and is there one funnel to the next level, or are there multiple?
Yeah, it's the bigger question.
Kai, roll me history check.
Most certainly, I'm never good at these.
I'm sorry.
We're just asking you how many gates there are, Kai. Not
That's-
hard.
That's been it's been a good few years since the last time I've been in. I apologize.
Interesting. That's why. Interesting. Okay. Yes. So with your, that's with the guidance. Nice. With your 11, you know that you've heard of higher members of some thieves guilds being able to know other sites. You only know the main entrance. You've heard rumors of quote unquote mom being able to shift or move between them, but those secrets have not been led to you.
Yep.
So it sounds like only one official gate or entrance to the next level.
Indeed, any of the others I've not been privy to.
And nor would the common folk of level 1.
Indeed.
One might assume. Yeah, we can go poke about the gate area, like Solomon said. Head to House Xandar. I think we don't have any options outside of that. So which one? What first?
I think it might be wise to head to Xandar first. Share what we know. Perhaps get about.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Out
And
of
remember, we're
curiosity-
just hoping that they're happy to see us. Like we do not belong here still, so hopefully.
Oh, quite. We're running on luck at this moment.
Yeah. Okay.
And
We should-
out of curiosity, who used the better token? Whenever I try to use my words, things don't go well, as evidenced by yesterday.
It's been a while. I'm a bit rusty, but I used to, have to make oversee formal proceedings back home and such.
I'm kind of
Several-
thinking who should be the talker to them.
Several fleecings that I've done in the past have involved me talking to someone to distract them from what was actually happening. Could also be of purpose here.
I used to talk to squirrels.
While very useful, I don't think they're squirrels.
Solomon kind of like perks up at that though. He kind of looks at you quizzically, like squirrels.
Yes,
So
the small creatures with like bushy tails. They like acorns.
Curious what squirrels got to talk about actually. Now we
Acorns.
can talk about this later.
I'm sorry, just
You get to this moment where he kind of what's the word? Like raises his eyebrows really quick, looks back at you like, makes sense.
So,
All right, so yeah, if you. So it sounds like Kai and Esmark should be the ones doing the talking. If whenever we get there. Is that agreeable?
One word.
all right. You'll heading to House Endar.
Do we know where
yeah,
it is?
I'm gonna put on the Rel sash, the House Rel sash, because I feel like walking in with a Xandar sash that it hasn't been owned is probably a bad idea.
I'm gonna keep my alabaster.
All right.
Oh, real quick, I will just yeah, if no one's come by the tree by now, then they won't. Oh, then they won't. So I'll pop Ember back to my shoulder, and like basically ask her if she saw anybody coming through the tree overnight.
Ooh, yeah, last night especially.
Let's see.
Yeah.
There was one person who kind of, because the you saw. Okay, so I'm trying to think in Ember's eyes. Ember saw an
Sorry.
individual walk up, look around, kind of green cloaked hooded figure. They kind of messed with the where the statue was and the pedestal and the stone, the footprint stones, quote unquote footprints, and kind of reset it. And you in front of this person, you see the stone materialize in front.
Okay.
Let's see what else. There was two quote unquote intellectuals saying they could do it within 5 minutes, and they took their test and both of them failed. So like one of them had like coin, both of them had coin at the ready, but they ended up just putting it back in their pockets because they both failed. So.
Mm.
And let's see. You don't see Percy. You don't see Big D. But yeah, a handful of other people throughout the day.
Can I also? Am I muted? Can I also keep an eye out for? Let me consult the spreadsheet, please.
Oh my gosh! Shut up,
Where'd it
JJ.
go? Oh, gosh dang it! Where'd I put it? I'm looking for members of a particular house, just to kind of clock them, see where they're congregating.
Mm-hmm.
And that particular house is House Deacon.
Oh hell yeah! No, we haven't.
So
We're
just
still
trying
looking.
to like pay attention to. All right, let's see. Do we have sashes and stuff for Deacon? Paying attention to looking for red and purple, the red D on the black background. Folks walking around, and if they're hanging around particular places of interest and in groups or particular establishments.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Just as the day goes on, you know.
Sounds good. All right. So y'all kind of go around the pathway around level 1. And you head to where kind of like a not technically a square, but just like this area, this plaza of like the symbols are very ornate and kind of out and about, and you see kind of where the houses stay. Let me just think. You don't see. Shoot, give me a second. I need a double check. Sorry. Oh, I need not to do that. Pinned messages. Get out of the way. Oops. Oops. There we go. All right. Sorry.
Ilgor, normally I'd be wanting a second breakfast right now, but like I'm okay.
Yes, they're quite good.
You don't see House Silas. You see House Juniper, but they don't have a big spot.
Is this like the center of the town kind of thing? Is that what you were describing?
Yeah, it's not the center. It's the center of this. It's the guild center of this layer.
Okay, cool, perfect.
Yeah. So they're all around. House Rel, House Glandis, and House and House Tanakh have a bigger, or Ilionar, I made these. Why am I having trouble? I just wrote down the letters and I just
You
pretended.
can give them silly nicknames.
Yeah, House Illionaire have the most present in level 1, right? It seems like everyone else has a bit of a smaller section. It seems like this is not where they mainly think. As you look around, I want everyone to roll me a investigation check to look for Bragdon and and you see Xandar, but if anybody wanted to see, sorry, Deacon, yeah. If anyone wants to see Deacon.
Well, I didn't share that I'm looking for Deacon.
Okay, well then only you then. Only you. Wow. Amazing.
I was actually curious.
Go
The
ahead.
person with the green cloak, did they have a secondary color?
It was like brown. Think
Okay.
of
Sorry, just
no. So
I would say, yeah, I would only get your guidance, BB, if you see me, hands on the hips, clearly looking for something that's
No,
not
no,
House
no.
Xandar.
I said everyone that is within range of me, which is 60 feet, always has guidance.
how
Oh,
does that
always has guidance.
work?
Yeah,
Is that
Okay.
the oh nice.
Is that really how it works?
it is for me.
What
Oh.
does that mean?
It's probably a class thing.
Well, that makes my investigation a 13. Good
Nice.
job, BB.
You notice that Deacon is not present here. And you do see that big D guy walking around like like walking into Bragdon's area.
Okay. No signs of House Deacon, but assumingly there could still be individuals walking around with House Deacon paraphernalia.
Yes,
Okay,
and
so I will continue to look out for that then.
all right, cool. JJ, you did an amazing roll. What did you want to look for? I know I said everybody, but then Ismark said like, "Oh, I wasn't making this public," but I don't want to make that roll in vain. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Outside of just what we were looking for, yes, I'll send it to you.
Oh.
Actually, I'll just say it. It's not that. I'm just looking to see if
Oh.
anyone
You'll just
is
say it? I like
noticing me. Like if anyone is specifically singling me out
You
in
know
the
what?
crowd.
When
does
it
he have
comes
any
up,
fangirls?
when it comes up, I will let you know.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, I'm sorry to
Go ahead.
hold things up. Looking around, do I recognize anyone?
No. I'll let you know that too. So
To House Xandar.
how's Xandar? You walk in, you see a bit of a kind of big, like almost Ionian columns. They have this like large table in the like in a U shape, like a smile, and you see this large map kind of thrown across. You have like 40 feet of room before you hit the table that they're at, but this is very gaudy and very like very pristine looking. You see a dwarf, a halfling, a gnome, a water genasi, all kind of standing around this table, kind of pointing at maps, and you see kind of them putting down little markers and just trying to figure things out, and they're talking to themselves. Does anyone in particular kind of approach them?
Well, you said 40 feet away from this table,
Yes.
Ismark is going to whisper to Kai, exactly how forthright are we going to be to these chaps? How much of the truth are we giving?
Only as much as we need to.
Okay. Hold on. Let's go then.
All right.
Approaching.
All right, you approach. You see the water genasi kind of pacing back and forth, looking over the map above these three fellows' heads. And she looks up like, yes, can I help you?
Ismark defers to Kai.
Oh, yes, I believe you can. We're here about the little trade route problem between here, Elderon, and Trent.
We haven't heard of anybody completing that. How do we know that's you?
Did no one come to tell? Oh dear, that's certainly not good. Pardon, do any of you have the teeth?
Ismark looks towards Solomon.
Solomon kind of reaches under his collar of his shirt and kind of pulls up this leather strand, which has 8 werewolf teeth on it now.
Nice. You see that she kind of grabs her collar and kind of like, oh, okay. You can put that away. Yes. Very nice. Usually our lower departments kind of take care of that. This is more of individuals who want to come and talk trade a little bit more so in construction.
Yeah, well, only thing is we follow to those werewolves here.
Interesting. Huh. You see this woman kind of walk around and things, and this the halfling or the dwarf like kind of defers to I'm just give her a name, Lady Azul. The dwarf goes, that is kind of a concern if they are actually after our kind of our product or our trade routes or some sort of competitor. That is something we might be concerned more so. And Lady Azul says, yes. Well, I appreciate it. Interesting. So, y'all are all from different guilds, right?
Correct. It's long-standing friendships.
Roll me deception.
Most certainly. Oh,
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Time for me to roll. You know your DM. Gotta love him.
no.
Oh wait, Adrian,
What's up?
don't you have that big inflatable die?
I do. It's right behind me. Well, I'll do it for the next one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I just remember your TikTok about that, and that was funny.
Yeah, it's right there. What's it called? Okay. Insights wisdom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait.
This. Why does it say that? So you rolled a natural 1. Your modifier's a 4, right?
No,
Your-
it's 6. Monifier's the 6.
Oh well,
The 4 is
modifiers,
guidance.
and then 2 with proficiency, and then the 4 is guidance. So a total of 11.
Yep.
Why does that look so funny? 7. Okay. She's-
Ismark's gonna be reading their reading of Kai's response.
Okay. Good. Tell me. She kind of like looks like, but from all different. What is your true intentions here? We don't like bad business practice.
We want to kill some werewolves.
Fair enough.
And we want to find out who's given them their orders, because we have reason to believe that that person is not a werewolf,
Interesting.
but a shark amongst the minnows.
Wonderful. I think this might go between a couple individuals I know. I need some time to ponder the next movement. I think that what you have here is interesting, but I don't understand why you would lie about what guilds, or that y'all are all either, have guilds. So where do you truly lie? What allegiance? What idea?
The idea that we stand behind is that those innocent shouldn't have to suffer the atrocities brought to people by creatures like this.
That's very well and good, but is that it? Is that there's no guild signing you off or anything?
That's right. That's it.
Well, I do appreciate the information, but I do believe you're in the wrong area.
Tell me, House Alabaster has an awful lot to gain from your difficulties, don't they?
That's what people say, yes.
But not you?
Well, it's not mine to think about what is and isn't, but what could come of it.
Well, maybe we should talk to somebody that does think about these things.
Well, you'd have to gain favor. Not from me, but from others.
That's why we're here.
Well, you might look elsewhere.
So we should go talk to House Alabaster then?
If you so wish. But here's the bottom line. I will turn away this transgression of being, cheating the system, because you have given me valuable information. But I do not think many people will help you if they know what I know.
And what's that?
You're guildless. Except for him for some reason. Kind of looks at Solomon.
Who's she looking at?
Solomon.
Why? We're all wearing sashes. Why is she just looking at Solomon?
Because she knows something. Solomon. There's a glint of recognition in Lady Azula's eye.
Listen. What is it? He kind of gestures to the dwarf or whoever mentioned Lady Azul's name. Lady Azul, is it?
Yeah, that's her name.
Listen, Lady Azul. No. Okay. We don't belong to a guild, okay? We were outside of Ithaca. We tracked some wolves, brought us to werewolves, okay? We killed them, making your trade routes safe for the time being, okay? And then we tracked purposefully to the surviving werewolves here, where they had powerful enough magic to teleport themselves directly into this level of Ithaca. We were able to follow, which should tell you something about our capabilities, and want to continue running down that trail. Now, the way I see it, you and I are aligned. We have similar goals. Our goals help you. What I would like to get out of this arrangement is not mere bounties for werewolf teeth, but the freedom to move along this level and pursue this being leading werewolves against your trade routes powerful enough to teleport into the this level.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Would you like any assistance on that?
I won't say no.
Absolutely.
How are you?
What do you do?
Yeah.
I've been here with the rest of them the entire time. I can cooperate all this, every last second of it. Out of character, pardon me, while I think of an argument.
Granted?
Hmm?
Yes. Granted? Advantage granted?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yes, yes, yes. Roll it.
Sorry. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything better.
At 21.
She kind of looks at you at disdain at first, but then kind of starts pondering upon herself. Listen, as much as I'd like that, there are things that need to be set in stone. If no one knows who you are here, then it's going to be much harder to get to the next and next level. You're supposed to get renowned. You're supposed to get these, noticed by other people, not just I.
With all due respect, and I can't speak for the rest of my party, I do not particularly care to level up in Ithaca. I just want to track down these wolves and who's leading them. Now, if they take us up, I suppose I have to worry about that kind of thing, but gaining renown is not my objective here. It's keeping people safe. But please continue.
As I was saying, it's going to be important if you are going to start sticking your nose in other guilds' business. Some people like what you do, others don't much care, and some have the opposite idea. Not caring about safety and more along the lines of discovery. So be careful. It is interesting you got here, but you will not last.
Well, I think that's where you come in.
Oh, I can only help so much, like I said. I was trying to explain before you rudely interrupted, but, proceed with interrupting if you so wish to.
I'm yet to see the help, actually.
It's more upon the non-action I take than the help I give.
So, just to be clear, in order to help you with your werewolf problem, you are unwilling to grant us any sort of abilities to move about this level or to provide us establishments where we can pursue these investigations and lay low or what have you.
That's correct.
I do believe that them not informing the authorities of our presence is fair enough.
I have to disagree with you, young one. In fact, we could have just not walked in here and not had to worry about that whatsoever. But we walked in here because our goals are aligned and we're providing a great service, a service that your house and your pathetic bounties were incapable to accomplish.
Your presence brings great disgust in my mouth. I wish you to leave.
I feel like we're getting on the wrong foot here. I apologize for my friend. He had a light breakfast this morning. I'm Kilgore.
Hi.
I think I took from being here that the guilds like having information or some kind of power or something like that. I don't quite understand it, but would it help knowing that I have an ability to directly track these werewolves and know their exact locations?
I do find that interesting, but that is not the interesting thing that I would want. I'm not a person of magics and such. I can let you down to the lower levels, but I do not know if I can get you back up.
What exactly is it that you do want?
Oh, gold. Trade routes, commerce, things like that. Being able to look past, discover more parts of the world, maybe more things to gain, some more materials, things like that. I'm more into commerce than this fighting and magic and things. I'm not that type of individual. This guild is not one of power through strength and arcana, but the lengths of power we can reach through trade and gold and travel.
I feel like I'm no help in that. I have no need for money.
Mm-hmm. So be it. Oh, I meant what I said. Please leave.
Quite sad.
Ismark had stalked over while Kilgore was talking to the dwarf within the guild and started having a mumble conversation with him.
Oh, with the dwarf?
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, I'm
But
not trying to get in trouble.
That can wait,
Just
I think, Solomon.
Go ahead, Solomon.
Yeah, I wrote a little bit, but I think that can wait because I think Solomon was about to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Solomon, sensing the weather in the room, will take his leave, but he'll kind of say to Lady Azul, because he really wants to gauge her reaction. Kind of sorry for bothering you here, but it was good to see you again. And he just kind of turns.
She gives you such a weird stare. As you kind of walk away, she's like, again, she mouths.
Thank you.
How? Sorry.
Who wants it?
Oh, I got more. Weird how. Sorry. Weird how.
Oh, just looking at my camera and just like that.
Like, why would he say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm outside. I'm gone.
All right, Kai.
Oh, thank you for having our audience, Lady Azul, for your assistance. Say.
Yeah. And gives you see Lady Azul gives Kilgore 6 tokens with the crest of
Like, for an arcade.
just got a big old X on it, yeah. Did you want to talk, Ismark? You wanted to talk to okay, this guy's name's Dugon.
Yes, I'm unmuted. Yes. When Kilgore tries to intercede for Ismark's gruffness, Ismark's going to kind of stalk away from the situation, but towards one of the other guild members in the house, the dwarf named Dugong. Is that what you said?
Dugon.
Ice Pokemon, right on. And he's gonna mumble under his breath for not Lady Azul's ears. Politics aren't going to get your goals achieved. You can send word for me at Bob's Bountiful Bakery.
He has this like a pondering look, like kind of considering what you said.
And then stalks off.
Okay.
Sorry. It's just like saying, I have no need for politics. Meet me at the local Starbucks.
You're not wrong.
If you want to see stuff get done, meet me at the Starbucks.
Meet me at the Burger King. I'll be the one with the paper hat.
Let's grab some biscuits while we're there.
maybe McDonald's will be the one with the Happy Meal.
The full-grown adult with the Happy Meal.
Seven
I
Happy
hate their
Meals.
burgers.
7. I just want to get all the toys. Okay. Does everyone leave?
Yep.
All right. Yes, Kilgore.
I don't know. Can I bribe this lady? This is like, I hate having like unsolved puzzles. Like I feel like there's something I have to say to convince this lady. I hand her a berry.
A 21 didn't do it, Kilgore.
Oh, that's a good point.
It was working until you started fighting and then or disagreeing and
Yeah.
making and it was like okay.
The 21 was not working.
Slowly losing favor. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys are back outside.
Oh wait, she handed me tokens. What was that?
Yes, they're points of renown, but it's hard to say where you're supposed to put them because
Don't belong to the guild.
you don't. There was like a whole like tutorial area that y'all skip, so y'all just get the coins until later.
And we all got them, or just me?
She handed them to you. There's 6 for one of each of y'all.
I see. I
Are
give
there
everyone.
people with those tokens like attached to their sashes or anything, like a Boy Scout?
Yeah, like a merit badge thing. No.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll hand everyone a token.
Ismark refuses.
Don't spend them all in one place. If that's how you use them.
I love it, Paige. Okay. So yeah, there's a couple other houses. I don't know if you want to start jumping in. What you want to do?
Do we still wish to pursue our goal? Go about seeing Alabaster.
Oh.
No, well, maybe we. It is my opinion that this creature who's causing problems for us or about to be is under the employ of House Alabaster. That is my hunch. So part of me says no, absolutely not. But on the other hand, maybe that's the only way we get some answers.
Your call.
Well, I'm running a little hot right now. If I walk in House Alabaster, I might punch somebody in the face.
All right. That's a no on Alabaster then. Might we want to check around the gate, see if we another way in or out?
We do have something to do still. I was thinking we were leadless. Give it 5 minutes. Oh, true. Okay, might know.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, if approach the gate, or are you thinking of doing something before that, Kilgore?
No, I'm just thinking, like, are we being led to the tutorial?
Get kicked out.
Maybe.
And
To,
it might
like, a
provide
lower
us more
floor.
Leads. It might provide us more leads down there for crying out loud.
Yeah. Start going at this chronologically. Yeah, I handed it to everyone, but it's smart because you didn't want one.
Okay, so 1, 2.
We can try going to the gate.
Well, for
Alright,
trucking werewolves, Ismark will be literally looking for like footprints and stuff, I guess.
Footprints,
Gate.
hairy people.
Tufts of hair caught on barbs.
This way, werewolves be signs.
The smell. They have a distinct smell. Start smelling people.
They smell like wet dog and blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what makes them wet.
Okay, you guys head back to the gate. there is like these two like 15 feet tall statues that have like a sword kind of in each of their opposite hands, essentially, kind of crossing over the gate. And you can see what almost looks like, going up the stairs after like 30 steps, this kind of membrane. And this is like kind of blue, translucent kind of barrier.
Ah, that. Nearly ran into that when I was trying to get up hands.
You've seen someone that has ran into it, and it feels bad. They look like their whole body kind of gets electrocuted, and they kind of usually are kind of winded and fall down the stairs, giving them more damage.
Wait. Fortunately, I don't know a way beyond what I have. Huh.
Yeah.
Still.
Go ahead and roll me a history check.
Oh,
Yes, I know.
You're fine. 13.
13. Okay. You know that individuals with a certain amount of prestige can go up there, as well as great ideas. There are things that are going to be tough to get through this. You need a certain pass. Or a certain amount of renown within certain communities. It doesn't have to be on this level. It's more of what great ideas or what favor can you get with them. On the lower levels, it's all about renowned, who you know, who you deal with, and what you can do for them. But yeah, so that's how you know to get to the next level.
Well, unless the rest of you might have some more renown hiding within your satchels, or have particularly great ideas that can get us up there, we might be stuck. Don't want to admit, but it'd be good. I keep cutting out. I apologize.
No, you're good.
It might be good to go down.
Looking around for tracks.
All right.
I will assist him with that.
Okay.
You just do it also, Solomon. I already have advantage on it.
All right. What rolls we got?
Survival, I'd assume.
Yes, I'm down with that.
Ooh, I will. Nah, never mind. I was like,
Me
I'll
too.
use dice.
Nice. You look around for any kind of, tuft of hair, footprint, bloody paw, things like that, and you don't seem to find anything in this area within those kind of parameters.
And you said there was one ping a level down from Kilgore's?
Yes, that's correct. Y'all all had, there was two possibilities of the reasoning why. And it was they're up,
At least.
they're outside, and
Yeah.
I mean that's all the ones that I heard from you.
Freaking, I forget the crab's name. Ember didn't see anything go through that tree again last night.
Correct.
And no signs of them going through this gate. Granted, they're not always walking around scratching their hairy backs on. suppose.
And just leaving blood everywhere.
Uh-huh. I wonder if a trader out just got hit last night. And we didn't ask because I got smart.
That's a possibility.
Look at all these dead ends.
Dead ends, big time.
Are we close by House Xandar, by the way, by the gate, or is this
No.
totally somewhere else?
This
Okay,
is somewhere
never
else,
mind.
yeah.
Okay.
So what are we considering? Are we considering
Which-
going down, or?
It's either going down or heading to Alabaster.
Which is on this level, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think Alabaster is present on just about all levels, I would guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they had a guild house.
'Cause I do want to go somewhere before we leave this level.
Where do you want to go?
Wherever Elinar's headquarters is. I think it was described as the bank.
Mm-hmm.
You want us to go with? Wait outside?
You can wait outside. Solomon was trying to do this low key, but I had a thought, just going and seeing. I guess people seem to have recognized me about town. I have some affiliation with Elianar. They have some kind of headquarters here on this level. I could go and see if kind of holds the one token of renown I guess we have. Maybe I have some unclaimed renown.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You walk in, Solomon?
Solomon, do you
Yeah.
you want a crab with you?
No, that's all right.
Would you like a crab in
have
these
no-
trying times?
I don't think Ember would get along with my current passenger.
that's right.
And, like Xiaohua like pops open and just kind of like looks out, like super dopamine wide-eyed cat, looking at the crab.
Yeah. Ember has like peeked out from Cadmus's jacket, and just you see one claw just like reach out towards Shakwa and just.
Just doing like the biscuits thing where they're like getting ready to bounce. It kind of like shuts the lid, pushes her back in. Truth be told, I expect this to be another dead end, so maybe I'll just go in and be out real quick.
All right.
But don't let me stop you from opening the bank account. He just turns and walks inside.
All right. You walk inside, and inside you see at the very head of like the middle column, kind of raised up a little bit, there is a Warforged, just kind of clicking, just clicking things, buttons. You see kind of like shoots of little like, what are they? Those, not hydraulics. The tubes at the bank where they just kind of
Vacuum tubes.
vacuum tubes.
Pneumatics.
Thank you, pneumatics. Yeah. The pneumatics system just kind of like circling above the on the ceiling of this place. And you see like there's two other tellers there that are just, one's a a kobold and the other one's a goblin. But yeah, and this place is just like lit up in like this almost like gold and orange and yellow kind of colors that just kind of bring this place with reflective light, almost like there's minimal light present, but because it's just bouncing off the walls at this point. But yeah, what do you do? What do you do? Where do you go?
If I'm the only one in the room, I'm just gonna kind of like walk into the middle, not right up to the teller of the Warforged, but just like maybe a step or two back, and just kind of wait to see if they react to my presence.
You see this Warforged just kind of like writing things down, checking numbers. Like you see that like it almost seems like there's multiple hands kind of working behind this desk. He's like, "Yes, what can I help you with?" And it doesn't look like they're like kind of top part of their body like kind of looks up from whatever they're doing. And you just see like move the head unit doesn't move down to acknowledge. It just sees like this red line that goes all around their head.
It's cool. I guess just kind of step up and just pull a gold coin out of his pocket, or I'll start with the token right now, and kind of set it on the desk and just say, "Here to make a deposit."
You see almost like as this person's kind of doing other things, just kind of swipes it out the hand, looks up. You see this like laser kind of like scans it, and just kind of like hands it back, and then oh shit! I'm sorry, we got a follower. Thank you, appreciate that.
Nice.
Thank you.
One more closer to 50, baby.
I know. Thank you, Brambeard Gaming. You see that scans it, kind of hands it back, and as soon as they hand back, you just see their hands just stop, and you see that there's only been one hand moving instead of the multiple that you thought. And just like, oh, sorry, and stands up and like bows their head to you.
Kind of wasn't expecting that. Kind of look around. What are the other two doing? They doing their own work, or are they stop?
They kind of, both of them were doing their work. They kind of look up, kind of see like what's going on. But because, like I said, it was on this kind of raised platform, they haven't like clicked yet.
Good. Just kind of be like, do the little head nod towards them, be like, at ease.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't know any of the Ilionar family was going to be here.
Sorry, I'm writing stuff down.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Yep. So it'll be like, he says, I need to write stuff.
Write this down.
Yeah.
I'm not writing it because I'm not there.
Same.
Well, we like to keep things unannounced. How's
of course, yeah. You do not need any announcements. Sorry, I don't know why my programming's stuttering.
It's okay. Deep breaths, son.
If I had a breathing unit, I would. I don't mean to be. I'm sorry.
Really just needed to make a simple transaction. No need for all the pomp. let's keep this, and kind of looks to see if the other two have noticed, hoping they haven't, and just kind of brings them in. Let's just keep this quieter.
They do. They do notice. They...
That's a bitch.
You see that one of them, like some other person in the back, kind of comes up, and this human kind of walks up to the goblin and like with some like paperwork or something, and looks up and sees you, and the goblin's kind of like doing his own work, and you see the guy like in the back on his back just kind of slaps him and just fucking like points like, hey. You can't hear this right now, but they're just kind of like whispering to each other, and you see that the human points to the back above the door entrance that you hadn't noticed before as you walked in is a big family portrait, and the face looks very similar to yours. It is not exactly like yours, but it does look like this is your kin kind of thing, or the lineage, essentially.
I wrote family portrait. I'm just gonna DM you like the 12 questions that popped into
That
my head
popped
when
up
you
with
said
that?
Yeah. So we don't just turn this into the rest of the session. Okay.
I'll just kind of give you a brief descriptor. You see a older gentleman sitting in the center with his gray beard. Everybody is in black, like suits or dresses or gowns or anything kind of fancy with orange accents. You see the older gentleman has like almost like a thicker kind of almost like a priest's like vestment, where they have that like thing around their neck that kind of drapes down and shows kind of the color of the season, and that's on him. And then there's 3 younger ones, 2 girls and a boy. The boy's standing next to the grandfather, and then there's 2 gentlemen standing to the right, kind of like the boys on the right side, and then the girls on the left side of the grandfather. But there's no elderly woman. There's 2 older men, 3 older women, and then 2 girls and 1 boy. Yeah, and if you want more descriptions, I can give that to you later.
Sounds good.
I just wanted to give you a general idea, and it just looks like this big ornate family picture.
August would be proud. Okay. Yeah. Seeing that the other 2 knows, it's gonna kind of wince again, try to bring it even closer to the Warforged and say, look, I just want to make this quick. I just need to leave with enough renown to get myself and some friends to the upper level. Like to keep it quiet.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course, but I need that the paperwork's gonna take some time. I'm sorry, and just kind of bows their head again. It's gonna take time. I can't.
You know what? That's all right. And I think Solomon's sensing the winds. Reaches into his pocket, shoves a gold onto the table, says, you know what? For your troubles, just forget about it. And kind of, I guess, seeing the other 2, throws 2 more gold on for all of them. Just be like, again, Halcyonian appreciates your diligent work and professionalism. I wasn't here. And turns and leaves.
Kind of, you see Teller pick up their one hand, and Teller goes, "Oh, sorry, excuse me, sir, but what name did you want on the document?"
Out the door.
Okay.
This did not go the way Solomon.
You can doubt out the door.
As soon as so right. So as soon as Solomon hits the door, I'll be like, all right, yeah, we gotta go.
What happened?
That didn't go with. Yeah, that did not go the way I expected to. I think they thought I was trying to rob the place. They were gonna call the authorities. We need to go now. And
Oh,
start
shit.
walking.
Oh,
Any house deacon folk walking around while I was outside?
Nope. Yep, nope.
Follow Solomon.
I think we have enough trouble on our tail right.
Luckily, I don't think they quite picked up. It probably won't be a big thing. We should just, a couple blocks over, next precinct, let it die down.
Is everything alright, Solomon?
I think it will be. It will be. It will be. It will be.
All right.
He's just kind of. He's a little. He's noticeably off kilter.
That I will write down.
Alright, follow Solomon.
Alright.
I'm going in no real direction. Just left, right down an alley, double back.
Just a direction. Okay, cool.
Yeah, every now and then I'll mutter they're onto us and just.
Alright. Okay, so if you're going down an alley, you're going essentially to the midsections of Ithaca. You start. It's a little bit more compact. There's not too much vastness to it, but you see a little bit more of a kind of.
Seediness?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. House
Like-
deacon, here we go.
Like horizontally,
Mhm.
or diagonally.
Yeah, nice.
And yeah, you start to see a little bit more Calandus, Silas, and you start to see some. You don't see the whole D. You don't see any D's on anybody's shirts. All you see is like individuals with black robes with red accents trim around the edges.
Edgy. That's them.
Mm-hmm.
What it always says, what?
You don't see deacon, like the symbol of deacon. You just see individuals with like the colors of deacon.
And they all look like Slytherins. Are they
They're
gathering?
they're not gathering as like a congregation. They're
Or
more
mingling?
they're more going in between places. You don't see too many of them, but they're still kind of, even in this seedy place, a hooded figure is gonna be a hooded figure, and you're gonna notice.
What are we currently doing? Just moving between alleys, following Solomon?
Mm-hmm. Solomon, you kind of get into this kind of whole alleyway of like these kind of more more seedy shops. More of them have deacon symbols on them. Fuck. Why do I give them so complicated names? I'll get it down eventually.
You're good.
Yeah, Galandus. And you see that at the end of this alley is just a wall that has the symbol of House Silas.
Nobody else
I think we lost
nothing to do. Ismark's going to approach some of the black hooded cloaked figures.
Okay. You head towards them. they're just doing their own thing. You see one of them goes into a building owned by House Glandis that's just called um, the Peeping Dom.
Okay.
But yeah.
Does anybody? I'm picturing like little cliques of like 2 or 3 people every now and then, like chatting with one another or something. Is that kind of the scene I should be picturing? Okay. I'm gonna kind of try to gauge if there's a not as formal of a leader, but like a personality that seems to be kind of the. I'm looking for any other word other than alpha right now.
You're talking about like
Uh,
the owner of this shop, or like
no,
someone
no,
that looks
one.
like they. Okay.
They just have a presence. Somebody that.
Later.
Well, no, that sounds too formal. Also, just somebody with some pull, some persona,
Okay.
and then approach that person if I identify more as
Oh, what the hell?
having some persona to them, an
Okay.
aura of confidence.
Um, you notice, near the other end of the alley where the wall is, or House Silas is, you just see an individual that has their cloak is a bit more ornate than the ones that you've seen.
Yeah, perfect. That's the one.
Okay. Tell me
Down
what you
an
do.
alley, is that basically what you're describing?
Dude, you guys were going in between like these back alley stuffs, and then finally you see this kind of for lack of better phrasing, thicker vein of traffic that has a bunch of shops, and then at the very end is just a wall.
Oh, okay. I'm going to approach this figure and just stand before them for a moment. See what they do.
As they're facing the wall,
So I guess maybe I'll stand next to them, like
Okay.
shoulder to shoulder,
shoulder to shoulder. Okay.
looking forward in the same direction they are.
Okay. This individual kind of, you hear whispers, and then as your step becomes more apparent, the whispers stop.
Okay. Still just standing there. Shoulder to shoulder, looking the same direction as they are.
You see the cloak, the right side of his cloak shifts as like the sleeve kind of, as your shoulder to shoulder kind of touches your kind of like wrist. And I want you to roll me a wisdom save.
My specialty. Is it
You
right?
walked right up to the guy.
I'll use a thing.
Okay, cool.
I'll use, what do I have, a D12 right now? I'll use all of it. I'll use the D12. A 16.
Okay. You feel a spark kind of go run through you, but nothing kind of happens. Just kind of like a shock collar on one of the lower settings. You kind of feel like a weird kind of zzz, but that's it.
And so they turned.
No, they just, someone's standing next to them. They just want them to get away. Kind of like they just kind of, you said shoulder to shoulder, so they just kind of like
Grazed me.
Yeah.
But are still standing the way they were standing.
Yes, and they feel it doesn't work. They're like, oh,
You need to take me somewhere we can talk.
Okay. You don't know me. That's funny. Okay. This this is gonna be fun.
Can I see under the hood? Like, what does this person look like?
You see the chin that looks like it's been cut up a lot. And as they turn, you kind of see parts of their mouth, but there's so much. It looks like there's not enough water, so the lips look cracked and like dried blood on them.
Nice. Human looking?
Sorta. Yeah, I'll say yes. From what
Okay.
you've got.
Is there a way we can lose my friends? And he kind of side eyes over his shoulder.
Give me a sec. I need you to roll a Constitution save.
I knew those good berries were no good, Kilgore.
Oh no.
A whopping 7.
Okay. He tried to earlier hold person you. Now he just kind of, you see, like symbols come out from underneath the hood in this kind of horrid green kind of shape or color, and the shape look like runes, and all you hear is lay down. And essentially you got power word stunned.
Okay.
Oh.
I lay down.
Okay. He picks you up and he whistles. And he starts walking to the other end of the alley. Is anyone going to do anything?
We all see this?
I mean, I don't know. Potentially.
Do we see this?
Were you all... Am I not... Did we all paying attention
You're
to
breaking
Ismark?
up.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know if it's just for me.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's probably me. Oh, shoot. Was I not talking?
You sounded great for me.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, your mic. I just realized, but your mic hasn't really cut out a single time like it's been doing the past
Oh,
few
yeah?
games.
True.
Yeah, fair point.
And I
Interesting.
just text you now by saying that.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
just like early on in the strat game when you hexed him on his disconnecting.
Oopsies.
Oh, I remember the
all
permanent
right.
text now.
Cool. Anybody that was paying attention to it, I don't know what anybody else was doing. I just knew what Ismark was doing. Y'all may, if you so wish to, say, yes, I saw it. I'm not going to tell you you didn't if you feel like you did.
Yeah, I
would've
think
gone with-
Bella would notice.
I'm gonna roll for it because because 50-50 chance between Cadmus being too nervous to pay attention.
Is he wearing
let's see what it's-
metal armor?
You can't see any metal on this person. They're wearing like the big cloak robe thing.
Cadmus didn't notice.
They just picked up Ismark and are moving away. Is that what I heard?
Well, y'all probably weren't on the same. Y'all weren't at the end of this alley compared to Ismark. This individual looks like they're just walking back into the main traffic of the alley.
With Ismark?
Yes, with Ismark.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Cadmus is busy.
Pardon. Where might you be taking him?
Oh, for experiments, and keeps walking.
I'm afraid I won't be able to.
Sword's out.
Yeah. Rapier's drawn.
Oh.
I got one for you right here. How about you let our friend walk away and we can just see what happens?
Yep. Sorry. Oh, Where are all these individuals coming from? You do not know your place. And you see that the traffic has almost kind of like sees what's going down, and you see a lot of them, people that aren't wearing robes, jump into buildings and are onlooking, and the people with robes have kind of stopped moving and slowly turn towards the nearest one of y'all. I'm going to drop a map real quick, and we'll
Ooh.
roll initiative.
Wow.
Oh,
If
no.
this is what's
Minute
going
since we
on.
had a map.
Oh boy. I think we done fucked up.
Oh, where's that at?
Just let it
No,
ride.
this is exactly. It's going according to plan.
I'll let you blame me.
It
for
was
this
going
one.
according to Ismark's plan.
Going to
Don't
Solomon's
worry,
plan,
everything
too.
is going. Don't worry, everything is going according to plan. What was the plan? Chaos.
Find someone to stab.
I rub my token of renown to teleport me to ground zero
yeah.
and start at the tutorial.
Go back a few
No doors in the
checkpoints.
back. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Sorry, I'm listening to. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Alright, I need to move y'all. Tokens. Why is there 2 of y'all? Why is there 3 of y'all?
Oh, I haven't dragged. So you need me to drag mine? Oh, I see you. That's
No,
fine.
I'm like gathering them up. I'm about to. Let me just do a little this. Little drawings. Little cool little thing. There,
Oh,
draw shape.
when you say I'm gonna drop a map, you mean shrimp drawings.
Yeah.
Got it.
Listen, man. I can't. I told you. I said draw a map, not drop a map. I said draw a map.
I heard it drop a map.
So did I.
No, it was draw up.
Ah.
There
could
we
hear
go.
through that. Hear through that heavy Texas accent.
Oh,
Okay, it's not a proper session if we don't have an Adrian drawing.
So, we're rolling with our initiative?
Yeah, if you so you can roll, and we'll see how things go.
Select your token. Don't forget to select your token.
Select your token.
Also, there's like 3 Kai tokens.
Yeah, there is 3 Kai
Apologies.
tokens.
Great rolls so far, y'all.
Yeah.
Big oof, as the children say.
Oh dear lord! You know
What
I
was
made
the
a black
powerful
background.
spell, the prick did.
No,
Wait, what?
say again, Dave?
What was the powerful spell the prick used in our?
Wall of Ice, which is 6th level.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I was going at.
So this is
Alright.
even worse.
Yep, this was an 8.
This explains something you said to me on
We-
the podcast, Adrian.
Oh yeah.
Are we,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
DM question: are we allowed to use our inspiration level dice on initiative?
I mean, if you so wish to, I don't see a problem with that.
Yes.
It is an ability check.
Yes. Oh wait, whatever.
Boy.
Good to know for the future, though.
We have a choice here. All time one die. Okay, time to put up the assets. Yeah, this will be the guy that's holding Ismark.
I got rid of my extra tokens.
And then here's the little other guys. Thanks, subscription sets. Thank you.
I really want a snack, but I'm trying to do intermittent fasting.
I want a snack too, but I'm GMing.
No break for you.
Okay, there we go. Alrighty then. Let me move these things around.
Now, when I said, "Is there a way to get rid of my friends?" I didn't mean murder them.
Well, you didn't specify.
I
so...
meant like Death Eater bamf away with me or something.
Death Eat. That's the Harry Potter one, yeah.
Yeah, they like travel as like
Weird
ball
smoke
of
thing.
smoke. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent initiatives.
What?
Listen, most of you have only known Ismark for like 3 days. Just let him go.
The grumpy old grandfather is part of the group. We're not letting him go yet.
Just remember him. Keep him in your hearts.
No, that's not what I want to do. Just add to turn.
No, see, because if we let Ismark die, then we piss off some comparatively epic level adventurers that he's apparently friends with.
Oh, that was a bluff.
Oh no, I'm talking about workshopping them.
No, I know. Oh, I never told you what I put on the letter, huh?
Nope.
All right. He's going to say, "Yeah, if you do not wish for all of you to be my subjects, or, actually, I don't care either way. This'll be fun." And he kind of just stares and waits for one of y'all to make the first move,
Which is Kilgore?
which is Bella.
Oh, I scrolled down.
So, dude currently is holding his mark,
Yep.
and he's facing me or us now, or
Yes, he's facing towards the other end right now at of the alley.
so towards me-ish
Yeah,
or
towards
away
you.
from-
Definitely towards you.
Okay. Can I see if he's wearing what's he wearing under the cloak? Can I see?
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage, unless you can tell me otherwise.
That's just perception.
With disadvantage.
It's normal, because I have advantage with perception check with sight.
Okay, nice.
Oh my goodness.
This guy is not have any armor underneath. This person though, like you feel like from what you can see that this person should be very frail. So how in the world is this individual picking up Ismark like nothing?
Okay. Okay, I have my crossbow out, so I'm gonna 20.
20 hits.
That's
That's
7 piercing
good.
damage.
Alright, 7 damage. You see him take that hit and looks at you and just like, "Oh, there are not too many of you folk around here." Yeah, anything else, Bella?
I'm going to. Fuck, there's no grid here. I am going to get up in the air a little bit and move back.
Alright, you move back.
Yep, and I'm in the air, out of easy reach,
Okay.
and
Sounds
that's the
good.
end of my turn.
Kilgore, it's your turn.
No, lesser restoration doesn't cure stun, right?
Interesting.
Blinded,
know.
It does.
deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Oh,
Paralyzed and stunned are two different things, right?
yes.
Correct.
Wait.
Lame. Alright. This is getting serious. I recommend putting him down before you regret this.
You just see that the old figure just goes, "You all have hero complexes. Oh, how naive fools you are."
I'm going to cast Bark Skin. These sort of like thorny like vines and like wooden branches sort of grow all over Kilgore, and he's going to shapeshift. Let me open up my Excel sheet to a where's bear? Brown bear. And they're sort of all over his bear form, and these large, like wooden trunks, sort of grow out from his beneath, on top of his shoulder blades.
Gotcha. It kind of like sticks out like sheets of armor.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Can't really move. These guys are gonna hit me. That's kind of all I could do. That's my whole action economy, so I will stay here.
All right. Solomon, your turn.
Solomon, you're muted.
Oh,
Thank
actually-
you.
oh, okay.
So yeah, bonus action. I'll power up the short sword I got. Nice. And then DM, he's actually carrying Ismark, like, okay,
Look over his shoulder.
over his shoulder. Okay. I want to do something stupid.
Oh,
I
I feel responsible for this. Don't do something stupid.
Do something stupid.
Yeah. Nothing stupid, but yeah, I'm gonna with my free action, reach in my belt. I got this pair of manacles, and I'm gonna like rush at him. Like I'm feinting with the sword, like I'm gonna strike him. But what I'm actually trying to do is manacle his one free hand, so that I can get both of them. So if he's a magic caster, he won't be able to
Ooh.
do his fucking bullshit with his hands.
Take a point. I like that.
Thank you. Do you want me to roll anything, or
Yes.
what do you want me to do?
Roll me a deception check with advantage because he's being cocky, and he thinks from everyone's else's like not expose. I don't think that's the right word. Just like them kind of expressing like, "We're gonna fight you. We're gonna feed you." Like he thinks that y'all are hard-headed adventurers, which you are, and
Correct.
you using a feint. Awesome. All right. With that natural 20, you feint. You grab you manacle one of them. I want you to roll. Just get over a 10, sleight of hand to grab the other one. Hell yeah.
Nice.
And you see him drop. Now I gotta look up spells that don't need freaking things. Wonderful. I love it.
There is a way to filter out somatic components in D&D Beyond.
Okay. Can you send me a link, Joseph? I mean, it's not his turn, but like, okay. And you see, Ismark drops to the ground.
There's a thud.
Mm-hmm.
Big boy.
And
They've been
with the
cracked
last
due to
bit
this
of my
light.
movement, just like kind of maneuver over,
Like between them.
I guess. Yeah, like into that protective stance, and then just right back into the ready stance. Alright, that's my turn.
All right.
See, this is simple. This is Solomon's bread and butter. This makes sense.
This is not talking. This is doing the damn
Yeah.
thing. All right. Give me a second. Thank you, Joseph. That's for later. Okay. Let's see. Where is the actual thing? Shoot. Where did I put it? There you are. Okay, next is these other hooded figures. Two of them are going to go after Kilgore. Two of them are definitely going to go after Solomon. Oh, that's not what I want.
Rawr.
Yeah. Wait a second. That's a natural 1. Alright, that's a 17 plus 2. So 19. Does that hit your AC?
Which one?
Kilgore, sorry.
What was the number?
19.
That does hit.
Alright, and you take 5 piercing damage. That's not gonna fly. And that's not gonna fly. Wonderful. Alright. Those two, all 4 attacks on Kilgore are done. Now for Solomon. That's gonna be a 19. That's a 6 total. 6 to you, Solomon. And a natural 20. And that's gonna be 10 damage.
10 total or 16 total?
It was 16 total.
16 total.
Yeah, the second one was a crit.
Ouch.
Gotcha. And then one of the cultists that's next to you is going to try and get the manacles off this guy. It does not work. Alright. Semi, you see the 2 guys that are off over here start to have fire in their... One of them has fire, one of them has a dark magic, and they shoot at you. That's a... Is a 13 hit?
No.
Okay. The next one, that's a natural 20. Give me a second. Need to double check this damage type. Okay. Yeah. That's gonna be 12 damage of force damage.
Say again?
12 force damage from an Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Alright, it is now Kai's turn.
Lovely. Be good to. Any way I choose, there will be good and bad consequences to either. However, I want to keep the birds safe. Therefore, I'm going to go right here and take a nice little stab at this fellow right next to me.
Alright, sounds good.
Non-natural 20.
Nice.
This is one of my favorite parts of being a swashbuckler. I am within 5 feet of him, and no other creature is within 5 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
So according to Rakish Audacity, I get sneak attack on this.
Nice.
So that is...
Nice. 2 6s.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This guy, you just see him kind of like get hit, and he kind of crouches, and he's like, "Fuck! Ah!"
That's what happens when you aim for the bird.
All right. Nice. Is there anything else?
He's got. I think I'd actually rather keep him in melee. So yeah, I'll just stay right here.
All right, sounds good. Cadmus.
Alrighty then.
Oh, sorry. Was there anything else, Kai?
No, I was gonna
Okay.
do a meme if Cadmus wasn't here.
No,
yeah, go ahead.
fortunately I got back just in time.
Lovely.
And let's see. So, crap. All right. Well, this is interesting. I do not want to be here. Yeah. Ow. That's okay. All right. This is not gonna work out well for me. Okay. So big guy's hands are manacled, and do the other two have anything in terms of like weapons?
Everyone has daggers. They got those scary ones with the little squiggly. I don't know why they're squiggly, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. Dave knows what I'm talking about.
But
Yeah.
Chris.
Oh, is that what they're called?
Yeah, they're called Chris blades.
Ooh, look at that. That's why we keep Paige around.
The only reason.
Yeah, that's it. It's not the amazing gameplay, the very positive, outward individual that she is. No, it's just that.
All right. Well, I'm going to step here, so that one gets an attack of opportunity if it wants.
All right, it will try. That's not it. That's an 8.
All right. When you said that's not it, I was about to say be careful because I'm not. I don't have mage armor up right now, so it might. All right. I would then like to. Let's go ahead and mind sliver this guy.
Yes,
the
Adrian
one that
has metal
attacked me.
dice. Sorry. Mind Sliver, the one.
Yeah, the one that just attacked me. I need an intelligence save from him.
Okay. That's a 3 plus 3, 6.
Yeah, that's a failure. He's gonna go ahead and take 4 points of psychic damage and subtract the d4 from his next save. Then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on Ember, and let's have this one be a lightning breathing crab.
Nice.
And it's going to shoot out like this, and due to sculpt spells, I'll be able to exclude Solomon. So everybody there needs to make a dex save.
How many is that?
3. The big guy and the two thralls.
All right, and this is a what save? A dex, you said?
Dex, and the one that I mind slivered minuses a d4 from his
Okay.
saving throw.
I see.
Oh yeah, that's a 1. Unless but what's the save?
Dexterity.
A
DC 14.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Sorry.
he rolled a 14 and then it went down 1.
Yes.
Gosh. darn.
Everything is
All
going
right, everyone
according
gets
to
hit by
plan.
that.
Alrighty then. Everybody takes 10 points of lightning damage.
All right.
And then I would like to move the rest of my movement the fuck away.
Yeah, this person does not have hands free to attack you.
That's kind of what I was betting on.
Okay. Yes, you did
Yes, it's
hear
my
lightning damage. Okay. Ismark, you are stunned. What is Ismark thinking right now?
Well, I looked up stunned, and apparently I can speak falteringly.
Oh, okay, cool. What is tell me about the faltering.
Ismark falteringly says, "Leave me." Looking up at Solomon, hopefully loud enough for some of the others to see. And then I'll make my Constitution saving throw.
All right.
14.
Well, nope.
Not gonna do it.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So I got a lot of spells up that it's only 2 pages, which is pretty crazy to me, but you know, what you gonna do?
Yeah, don't worry.
Uh,
Power
if-
Kill is on there.
Could I add something?
Oh yeah, of course.
If possible, in the stunned state, the leave me to Solomon doesn't sound like a martyr leave me. It's like a trust the process leave me. You know, there's not.
And how
Ismark's-
exactly does that sound?
Ismark's not saying it like, you know, let me die, move on. He's saying it like, trust me.
See, but it's like you had the wind knocked out of you, so it's just like I just picture it's like.
Trust me.
Yeah,
Leave me. Drool coming out of the corner of his mouth.
hyperventilating.
Oh. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, this kind of sucks, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Power word kill.
No,
Power word kill.
this person does not have power word kill. This individual is gonna look over to the guy, this one over here that threw the fire at Semi, and tell him to get over here. And he turns his back to Solomon and Ismark and Kilgore and kind of faces Cadmus. But yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna hold his action. All right. It is now Bella's turn.
Okay. Okay, who is taking damage?
Solomon.
Solomon took damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just above half.
Don't mind
Okay.
me.
Let's see. That's 7 healing? To Solomon? Question mark?
Wait.
From your, I'm sorry, I'm looking.
Healing word.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah,
it
some
works,
puts it
right?
down.
Okay. 7 points to Solomon, and then he spoke to like that one.
Yes, that one. Why do I have
And he
such a-
said, like, come here?
Yes. He said, I think he said, fix this. Sometimes I forget what I've said 5 seconds ago. So
Okay.
please,
It's okay,
apologies.
I'm gonna shoot that one.
All right.
Does a 12 hit?
Yes, it hits.
Okay. 11 piercing damage.
Ooh, nice.
Spicy.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Kilgore, you're up.
Oh boy. This big guy really puts a wrench in our plans, huh? No idea what he's got up his sleeve. Literally. I think for the time being, I'm gonna hold these two at bay. Can I use a? Can multi-attack be used on different people?
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright.
I was gonna say yes, but I didn't know until Joseph confirmed it. So I appreciate it. It would have sounded like yeah.
Each attack can have its own target.
Oh, by the way,
I see.
thanks to my friend Gabby for the die.
Thanks,
Oh,
Gabby.
that looks awesome.
Well,
Gabby.
it says fuck for the natural, and I get to roll it a lot. Hold on, where am I on this screen? Okay, continue. Sorry.
I'm gonna take a big old chomp out of this one.
Oh, we're
First
corrupting
Kilgore attack, you guys. +8. Oh my god.
Hell yes.
9.
All right, 9.
And then he's gonna swipe at the one on the right.
All right.
Whew! Oh, so he rolls good in combat. The shit he doesn't want to do. Okay.
The guy that hates combat is a fucking beast mode.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
He hates combat because he's so good at it and he doesn't like hurting people.
Yeah. He just wants to protect his friends.
He's a protective Papa Bear.
He would have moved a little closer, I guess, to do that.
Okay.
He's just kind of in the right. I guess that's my turn.
Alrighty then. It is now Solomon.
Okay. Is this a door right here?
Yes, that
Door?
shitty thing is definitely a door and nothing else.
Is it, 'cause we're in like an alley, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Are there like windows on the second floor? Kind of up over here.
Not in this shop. This one does. But this one is like a back alley potion shop, and you just see a lot of people just crowding. As you turn towards them, they're like, oh, because oh no, is the combat coming into the damn potion shop?
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Because I'm picking Ismark up as he's like kind of looking at me. He's like, "Be good." I'm like, disengaging,
Okay.
and we're going in there. Or yeah, you said there's no second story windows over there, so I'm gonna yell, BB, we need an exit.
Oh God.
Oh.
Do I have to like attack the door? Or
No,
are
it's
they
people
gonna
are just like
resist, or-
staring through the door as this
Okay,
combat's
I'm
going on.
barreling through it.
People making a hole. People are definitely making a hole. They're like, ah!
Coming in, and immediately like slam the door shut behind me
Gotcha.
if I can. And I mean,
We need an exit.
I'm hoping there was some kind of left or right, but if I'm stuck in here, I'm using all my movement just to see if there's a back door, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Solomon
got-
said, make a find an exit or make an exit, something like that.
We need like I got Ismark, you know. Something like that.
Oh, Diana. Sorry. Okay. Cute dog. Oh, I wonder whose it is. All right, that's it. It's now their turn. This one right here. Oh, that's not the. This one right here casts knock on the manacles. That unlocks it, right?
I like it.
Yeah, it is technically a lock, so.
All right, cool. And frees this guy's hand and turns towards the door and just, well, actually, because he was just going to violently attack and you guys are behind a door, I guess it's now Cadmus's turn. Ooh, what you say?
Only one of those dudes did something?
Well, he had a held action, so
Oh,
so the big guy's going to go real quick.
gotcha.
Hi, how's it going?
Okay. He's gonna go unlimited power. No, he's just gonna use lightning bolt on you though. Oh, how much is lightning bolt? Ugh.
It's 8d6 lightning damage.
Oh, cool.
Unless he wants to upcast it.
No.
Why am I helping?
2, 6, 12, 15. How many you said?
8.
8.
2, 6.
That's cocked.
Okay, that's 4. 18.
Yes,
19.
yes, I did indeed roll a 4.
24. 29.
Hey,
34.
Hey, Adrian,
Yeah.
Adrian, you can stop rolling. Cadmus is unconscious.
30,
Unless you're gonna double it up. Go for
Yeah.
the double up.
It's 34 damage.
Anyone have a lightning rod?
So,
Yes.
and actually that targets all creatures. Ember is temporarily unavailable.
I can't reach the phone right now. Please leave a message.
I'm sorry, I can't come to the material plane at the moment. Please leave a message.
It's just a she shell, and you hold it up to your ear, and that's what it says.
Okay, yeah, Cadmus, who was looking very cocky, just goes, "Oh shit," and is now smoking on the ground.
All right. Oh, okay. So now, one more Eldritch Blast to Semi. That's not gonna fly. Damn it. And then these guys are gonna go follow in. Are you holding the door, by the way? It's Solomon.
No, I probably would have just like lazily kicked over a chair or something.
All right.
and
You
just
see
kept running.
2 of these guys follow in. And yeah, they just use their movement to do that. Actually, they do have daggers. They are close enough, right? Yeah.
We can talk about this.
Shit. Okay. What's your? You have a. Shit. Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's a 3, and then that's a 5.
Jesus, how many attacks do they have?
They each get 2.
Okay.
So actually 7.
Okay.
I know.
What's your AC?
Mine is
Kilgore?
15.
Oh, Kilgore.
My AC?
Yes.
16.
Oh well, that
Is
doesn't
that a
hit.
As a
bark?
bear.
Is that a bark skinned bear?
Yes.
That's not hit.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. All those don't fucking hit. It was a 10, 10, 8, 2. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's very imposing looking right now.
You just like keep like moving your head, and the bark is just like popping off their kriss. But yeah, that's the end of their turn. It is now Cadmus's turn. Roll me a save.
Would you mind if I? Oh, go. Sorry, go ahead, Kai.
Oh, it was Kai's turn.
Yep.
Sorry, that's on me. I hit the button, and before
No
I finish the
worries.
cultist stuff, and then
No worries.
thank you for
Well.
being so nice.
Oh, most certainly. I'd like to take a stab at this fellow in front of me.
All
and
right.
Take him down.
Make it happen.
Oh, that is a natural 20.
Woo!
Nice.
All right.
I go straight for the heart.
Here's a rule that I made earlier, but I didn't really explain it because I didn't know when it was going to come into play. But this is definitely that time.
Oh.
If you go over if you go over their threshold by 10 points of damage, I will let it bleed into somebody next to them.
Oh.
So it's not
Ooh.
all wasted. This does not count for AoE stuff. And for spells, I have to think about it. But this is mainly for one-hit melee weapons where people just explode and it's like he only had 1 HP kind of thing. I don't want it to feel like, well, that shit. Anyways, so
can I narrate that then?
hell yeah.
Yeah. So as Kai drives their rapier into this cultist, I'm assuming they're cultists.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, this cultist heart, they almost seem to twirl on their feet as they approach the other cultist.
And I will let you
And-
know you have 18 over, and that kills the other person too. So how is this? How is it written?
Oh my god.
Yes!
Shame.
So as they sort of flourish on their feet, and they just keep that momentum going and drive it into this guy's heart as well.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of. They only had 6 more HP because you already crit on that same guy already, right? No, you just did. You did max sneak. That's what happened.
Yeah, I just max sneaked him.
And don't forget, I don't know if you calculated this, the crit, you get the max first die.
Oh, that's fucking right. Well, there's nobody left. There's nobody left. They're all dead.
There's no one left. There's no one left to forward that momentum into.
But yeah, nice.
Okay.
Now it's Cadmus. Unless you haven't, you want to do any movement, anything else?
I want to pick off the little guys, so going to I'm gonna go ahead and use my cunning action to the dash action to get down.
Nice.
I wanna pick off the little guys.
I think you would have had because you only moved 5 feet, and then that would have been 30,
Oh, so
right?
I would-
You wouldn't need to use your bonus action as a cunning
Oh, excellent.
because you didn't. Yeah, you it would be continuation of your movement.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember. Give me a second.
Good.
But yeah, Cadmus, go ahead and roll while I fix this thing on the side.
I'm gonna roll privately to you because
The
because I hate my friends.
suspense. No, dude, I love that house rule.
Alright.
All right, cool. I'm gonna roll a bunch of things to hide it for the. There, it goes away. Okay, cool. Eat your cheese. Okay, it is now Ismark's turn. Go ahead and roll.
But first,
Oh.
I have, what was the phrasing again? Faltering speech available. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm lacking inspiration on this second
That's
turn.
so
Hey,
me.
faltering, try to spit at a cultist.
Hey you.
Still stunned, safe to say. I think that's twice I've rolled it too on saves tonight.
That's a really good con save, score for a caster. Plus
It's
Oh,
5.
it's a sorcerer.
No, he's chubby, that's why.
Sorcerer's your fucking boss when it comes to con.
Okay, let's see. It is now this guy's turn. He sees he took care of, he's like, 2 subjects, I cannot wait, and turns to, Kilgore. And he raises his hand, and before he can finish, you see one of the most annoying sights to players in my game, but fog clouds and darkness just start popping all over the field.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my god.
And for everyone in the main alley, Cadmus, you're kind of unconscious right now. All right, I'm gonna delete you from the map.
What?
Kai, you feel a tug on your arm,
Mhm.
and you hear, "Just get over here."
It's Dugong.
Oh.
What do you do, Kai?
I'm able to. I will
You're able to
sneak
speak back, or no? You need to tell me if you're gonna resist this or if you're going to let this person pull.
They think about it for a second, and Kai might be dumb. They're not always stupid. They were very much putting on a facade here. They know that there's only one way this can end, but they will allow the person to pull them over.
And deleting your token.
What's going on here?
Kilgore. Or actually, yeah, Kilgore, you're gonna take this though.
Oh no.
What was
Your
that?
little token sipping on tea.
48. It was how
Yeah.
many d6? It was 8d6 for a lightning bolt.
8d6.
Oh,
8d6, yep.
I'm sorry, Ballamans.
9, 15, 17, 4 more.
Stop.
19,
rolling.
23, 2 more, 26, and 30 total. If you don't make the dex save.
Owie, what's the save?
I think it's gonna be this guy's got a +4 to his. That's gonna be an 18.
Oh, he's bear save.
No, sorry,
right?
not 18. Sorry, 16 for that spell.
16.
Yeah,
I use bear stats.
bear dex. Yeah.
Yep.
Bear
God,
dex.
it's 0.
Roll it, buddy.
Boy.
Well,
How many hit points do your bear have?
2.
Oh, still in bear form. I'm surprised.
Yep.
all right, and you see the guy that you're in front of you just disappears, or like you just smell.
Yeah.
He was hit too.
Yeah, he was hit too. You just smell just like this burnt cloth and skin in front of you, like a bad cookout. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yep. It is now Bella's turn.
Okay, I'm assuming I cannot see Kilgore or Mr. Cloaked Man.
No, all you see is like these weird little like orbs of darkness and fog, and you just see like this big light streak across, and you kind of see like you know in those cartoons where you see the skeleton, you see Kilgore's like skeleton for a second, and after the light dissipates, you just see the smoke kind of like envelop it again.
Okay.
Pretty much. And you hear a Wilhelm scream from the guy.
Oh. Kentucky Fried Culture. Okay. Okay. Can I?
Go ahead. Sorry, I was saying no to Kilgore.
Would this be accurate?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
I
whatever.
need
Yeah.
to. Where did I last see Cadmus? Fuck.
Out here.
Yeah, somewhere over
Got
yonder.
here. Okay. Okay. I can fly above the darkness, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm going to do that. Maybe do a little bit of a detour so I'm not right above. I'm. Can I see Cadmus?
No, he was also
No.
enveloped. So you need to get in there to figure out what's going on.
So I can't throw a spell in the direction I last saw Cadmus.
I mean, if it's like an area effect, yes, but I think if it's like a targeted spell, I mean, I'll allow
It'll
you.
say. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'll allow you to like try, like to just. But if they're not there, then, you know. But if they are there, you know.
Fuck, okay, I'm gonna. I don't remember how much fly I have.
50 feet.
That's 50 feet. Okay, so I can get over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna like dash to and land on the ground around where I last saw Cadmus, somewhere over here, and
Okay.
try to find him.
All right, roll me an investigation check.
That's about right for being in darkness.
All right, anything else?
No. Nothing that I can do, I think. Because I can't see Death Eater Man either, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's the end of my turn.
All right, cool. All right, Kilgore.
Can I see this guy?
Yeah, I mean, you know that person's there. So you can't see him. You're all obscured. But because, from what I've understand from Joseph talking to me about both people being blind and attacking each other, it's just a flat roll, right?
Wait.
We
Yeah,
what?
because
I'm just kidding.
yeah, the attacking creature has disadvantage, but attacks against the target creature have advantage. So straight roll.
For clarification, was I able to notice that big guy cast this?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, just making sure. I would like to.
Cast Fireball.
Yeah.
Rage.
I'd like to rage Fireball and also cast Wish. I'm gonna try to move away. This will probably knock me out of bear form. I want to move more towards where I saw Cadmus.
Okay.
Hopefully. I don't know if I get attacked or not.
No, they can't see you.
Okay. I'm actually going to drop bear form. And I'm gonna cast. Guess what, everybody? I found a spell to counter this annoying shit. we encounter all the time. Warding wind.
Hey.
Woo!
Doesn't work on
Um,
darkness.
you're like,
I'll show you the darkness spots. Give me 1 second, but yeah.
oh, fuck me, I forgot it was darkness. I thought it was fog.
It's both.
some and some.
¿Por qué no los dos? Well, it's because they have different casters, whoever they
Oh.
are.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm like the DM or something.
I'm gonna lose my mind. We got tortured with this last campaign.
Again, last
Okay.
campaign was supposed to be the hard one where we suffer and die constantly, and that didn't happen.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah, unfortunately, we taught him several lessons on how to kill us, and the
Oh,
answer
shit.
apparently is throw super powerful people at us, and in an area that we are absolutely not supposed to be in.
So the blue areas are darkness spells,
Yes.
and everywhere else is fog.
Everywhere else except where you casted that.
Right. I
Unless you
will never.
Huh?
I will never learn how to make circle. Strong wind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this breaks fog, right?
Oh yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
stupid.
that's
Okay.
that's a lot.
So in a 28-foot area, however big that is, there's no fog.
Okay.
Do I see Kadrinas around here? Oh, that's huge, actually. I am wanting to make sure that big guy doesn't see me, so let me see how far I can move first.
Well, you
it is
can
a
place
10
it, right?
It is a 10-foot radius.
Oh, 10 foot. Okay.
Oh,
And it's 10-foot radius on you and moves with you.
oh yeah. Forgot. Oh, I'm reading 20 miles per hour. I see.
You can actually go on your character sheet and put on an aura, of 10, and then we'll show you.
How'd I do that?
Double click on your token, and then there's going to be 2 or 3 boxes at the bottom.
You'll have to scroll down.
It didn't show it.
I can put it on you. 10 foot?
Yeah. Do I have to do both options? Because I just put it in one.
Shape,
No,
circle, tint. Let's make it darker. Save settings. Oh my gosh, it's the map.
Oh, that's why.
Then maybe make it a lighter color.
No, it just maybe.
The background.
The
wants
background sucks. Because I didn't. This was just for a holding page, not a real. How about white? Save setting. Nope. Yep, it's not working.
it. Okay, well, in a big ol' area around me, there's no fog.
All right.
Oh.
You see, as you kind of cast your spell, you see the edges of wings. Bella, you feel the wind kind of pick up as you kind of tried looking around. And you see kind of like past some of this fog that there's an open spot. And you see a lot of blood on the floor, but you do not see Cadmus, both of y'all.
Shit. That's kind of my turn.
Okay, Solomon.
Okay. So, we can see in here. Oh,
Yes,
there.
yes.
Back exit at all, or no?
As you reach the back, you see an employees only sign with a lock on it.
Oh, that's never stopped me before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick. I'm gonna. Shit. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna just go through the back. Yeah. I guess I got it. You know what? No, I'm gonna try to stick with everybody. I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna run out around them. It's a shame they can see me. Run. And I'll just book it towards everybody. So I think to like right to the next shop down.
The next shop down. I don't know.
Oh shit! Hold up. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wait, did you just wait? You took Ismark, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
He's with me. I'm
Okay, cool.
carrying him.
All right, I saw the token. I'm just like, wait, what did you just?
I can't drag him with me.
LOL. Drop him and
Yeah,
run.
I'm gonna try to end up in this darkness.
No, you saw the two cultists in front of you and you said, hold this.
Both miss, by the way. Both miss. They don't hit. Oh, wait. Did you take a disengage or did you walk right through?
Yeah, I disengaged.
Oh,
I
my
don't
bad.
even want to risk it. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I think I can end up like right here in this first darkness cloud with me
Okay.
and Ismark.
All right. Anything? That'll be all.
Yeah, I think that'll be all.
Shit. Let's see.
Hide in darkness. Or actually, can I do one? Can I do one thing? Can
Yeah,
I have,
go
like,
ahead.
open this door? Can I have opened this door to make it look like we ran into the next shop, and then I just stuck with Ismark into the darkness bubble?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's where that sound's coming from. It's from the... Shit, sorry. I figured it out.
You're good.
Because one of the things is on stream mode, but not all of them. Alright, cool. There we go. What were we saying? Sorry.
Nothing. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. It is now cultist turn. I just rolled an investigation check. One guy goes literally straight into the wrong direction, and this guy misses. This guy, he's gonna have a little bit better luck than the other cultist, but you know me and my rolls, he walks this way. But yeah, Ismark.
Ismark is dumbfounded and unable to rely on their own faculties. So Ismark's gonna try to rely on another entity's power.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna try to open himself up to Zrinhala of the Howling Storm.
Hell yeah.
Just so his eyes are gonna go black, and he's just going to try to, like, not resist the presence in his mind of Zrinhala.
You feel Solomon, you start to taste like metal in the air. As you feel like as you're running by into the darkness, and then your hairs start standing up on their ends. Ismark, can you roll me a percentile dice, please?
Oh gosh, is that just a D100?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
a D100.
A 99.
You
That's pretty cool.
All of us.
You feel like as he's on your shoulder, Solomon, you feel this sense of lightness all of a sudden. This big guy is not as light as he was a second ago. And Ismark, you kind of like raise up and your eyes that were black for a second are now a vibrant blue, just solid electric blue. What is your one wish with opening up to this entity?
To smite. To smite this fool.
All right. What do I want? How do I want to do this? All right. Here's how I want to do this. I'm going to give you your DC is going to start at 5, okay? And you're going to roll d8s. You can roll as many d8s as you want, but every d8 adds 1 to your DC. And I'm not going to tell you what the negative effects are. And this is going to be a Constitution save.
Is this damage I'm dealing of d8s?
Yes.
With a DC that starts at 5
With-
for Ismark,
Yes, for Ismark.
not for the opponent, because then I would want the DC to be high.
Correct. So with nothing added, it's just DC 5. With 1 die added, it's because this is just 0 right now.
Okay.
1 die added, 6, 7, 8 every time you kind of go up.
I'll do 11.
Okay, so DC 16. I want you to roll me the damage first.
What am I doing here? 11d8.
Yes. 11d8. Which is not a real number.
Holy, that's 46.
Hold up. Oh shoot, sorry, I missed all these things.
Okay, now I'm doing a what save?
A Constitution DC 16 save.
Okay. An 8. On par for how the night's going.
Sorry. You also take that
I
damage.
don't have any inspiration. I also take the damage.
Yes.
Nice.
But he automatically takes that damage too.
Do you want some inspiration? I can give you some.
Yeah, well, you
Nope.
guys can give inspos, but you can only give 1.
Oh, shit.
You need at least an 8 to get there. You know what? Fuck it. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose my friend. Take.
I have a d20 to give.
You sure you want to do that here? I was gonna give 5.
I also have a d20 I can give.
5 is not a lot.
5 is a d12.
How's the d12?
I just have a whole d20.
Do I have the choice to accept inspiration?
Do you want to deny it?
You bastard.
Okay, yeah, you do have that choice. Is this your roll?
All right.
Oh my god.
As Mark's unconscious.
All right, cool.
Ooh.
Nice bidding to your god. I love it. All right, I'm gonna roll a d4.
Using God loosely there.
Very much. Okay. So this guy got hit, but he's kind of in darkness, so he's gonna roll investigate, figure out where the fuck you are. Nice. He finds one of y'all with a nat 20. And with the wind kind of blowing towards him, but the gas still there, he aims for the source, and he's going to shoot at Kilgore.
This guy will block it.
Oh shit! Yeah, that guy's dead. Oh no, another one. Just getting shredded.
Girl, I might die.
4, 6,
Why don't you
7,
absorb elements?
10. That's with first 4 was just 10. Okay, 16, 18. I need one more after this. 21, 25.
Stop it. Oh, and this is lightning bolt, right?
This is lightning, yes.
What the fuck is it? And tech save. Where is it? Where is it? Do I use inspiration is the question. I have really bad decks. Can
I think
are we
think
able to
you
use
can use inspiration.
decks retroactively,
What do you mean by that?
like after the
inspiration?
roll? Yeah. I mean, inspo after a roll.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
think so. Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna add that to the little thing.
The blurb
Ah, that's pretty
Yes.
makes it.
good. Whew. So what's half of whatever you said?
I forgot.
25?
Yeah, 25. That's gonna be 12.
Okay. I'm a tank, guys.
Let me see this guy. Yeah. Oh, that's
Taking
it.
all the damage is really stressful.
Yeah, this guy. The guy. You smell the same smell you did last time, and you just. This guy dies too.
Good.
That's what happens when there's darkness. You can't see anything. All right. I rolled a d4 for something that's a happen. I rolled a 4. Solomon, you feel a tug on you, and they say, "Get inside." Ismark, you're stabilized. Bella, you hear someone say, "We need to leave now." And out of the mist, you see a small little halfling girl say, "Come on, come on!" And this is to Kilgore. "This way!"
I think I'm deaf in this area.
You're deaf in this area? Oh, well, you see her
Yes.
just waving.
Okay.
Just makes it more
And
fun.
also, they're just like, kind of like, they kind of like, she kind of spins her finger in a circle, and then she kind of like this to you to like,
Oh.
yeah. Solomon, do you take this advice of come here or come along?
Yeah.
Okay. Bella, do you take this advice of fly this way?
Yes.
Kilgore, do you follow the girl?
Yes.
And that's where we'll end the session.
Oof.
And I hope Ismark, even though you didn't get what you wanted, your all of a sudden God thing has been noticed by some people now. And that's worth
gosh.
something.
That's kind of what I was going for, I guess.
And now we wait till next week.
Wait. What stabilized Ismark?
We don't know.
Because I was
Tune in
literally
next time to
off
find out.
off camera or whatever
Yeah.
for that description.
So the DM rolled a d4, got a 4, and each of us were spoken to by random voices that at the moment we didn't see. You were stabilized, and Kilgore had a little halfling girl walk into the thing and wave him to follow her.
What the heck is going on?
No, why you say it like that
Ninjas.
makes total sense.
Wow. Okay.
Don't worry,
Interesting.
everything's fine.
It's
Uh,
fine. We're alive. You know.
Only
think
two
we won.
people
We
down.
learned everybody and everything can and will try to kill us.
These guys are
Okay.
jerks.
So,
That's the only reason I didn't like try to do anything with the tellers. I figured all three of those people could solo me. Like just
I don't think it's so much that they could solo you as you would not be a challenge.
Well, you see that there are some people that are definitely more powerful than others, as you've killed, as Kai has killed two of them in a fucking blow.
Yeah. I'm also getting the hint that, getting the feeling that Adrian is attempting to impress upon us that, we skipped a few steps on getting here. We should not be here. No.
I think we got
much
that
with-
message a while ago with the wall of ice.
But much with the no, much with the get the fuck out.
We
fine.
sequence
We are not leaving. We're gonna mess up the entire rest of the entire neighborhood's property value. We're gonna bring it right down.
All right. Well, thank you all for being here. Those who sticked around for the stream, y'all have a wonderful night.
Have a good
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
Bye.